Before we hit the record button, you actually told what I believe is a kind of a funny little story about um, your a presentation that I was in the audience for, and that many of our colleagues were in the audience for. It was a little meeting within the company um, in
Oh, in
January. Yeah,
January. Great. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and the takeaways that people came to you with after the meeting, I thought were very
Yeah.
funny because they were polar opposites. But maybe you could
Yeah.
talk a little bit about that, and eventually we know we're going to talk about PAR technologies too, right? I mean, that that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
It's my go-to. Yeah. So that was an
yeah.
interesting presentation. And I think it was pretty engaging. I mean, I got a whole lot of feedback at
Hmm.
the happy hour afterwards. But what was funny, Dan, was it's like nobody seemed to understand my point. So in that sense,
Yeah.
it was not a good presentation. I had people coming up and being like, "Oh, you think the market's never going down again?" And I'm like, "Well, wow, that was not the point." And some people were like, "You're an Apple bull. You think Apple's going up forever?" Other people are like, "You're crazy. Apple's
Yeah.
not going up forever." And I'm like, some people thought it was a bearish Apple presentation, and some people thought it was a bullish Apple presentation. The topic, you guys have actually covered it here before, um, uh, was the relentless bid, which is a term I didn't coin. I know Mike Green was on a guest of yours a little while ago and talked about that. So that was actually what the presentation was
So
about.
actually,
And
right.
I guess I
Yeah,
haven't
Brian,
figured
for our
out a
listeners, I
way
just
to
want
make
them to
my
know the
point.
relentless bid refers to the constant buying that we associate with so-called passive investing, right? So people are relentlessly buying stocks for their 401k and bidding them up, and we seem to be in an endless bull market that can't be wrecked. So I just wanted to clarify that for our listeners.
Yeah, so that's a good definition.